What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the We Run on Coffee podcast. I'm Erica,
And I'm Marissa.
and today we're talking about the Chinese Zodiac. I promised this, so I'm bringing it. We are going to talk a little bit about the history of the Chinese Zodiac, and we're also going to tell you how to figure out what your Chinese Zodiac sign is and then what it means. So I'm really excited. But of course, first, we have to know, what are you drinking, Marissa?
I don't worry, guys. I'm not drinking alcohol at 8 a.m. on a Sunday like we usually
Yeah,
record.
totally.
This is a Thursday evening, so I got another little drink.
Love. Is it
This
another
one,
Bravats?
no, I don't have any
Oh.
more
Oh.
bravots, but it's similar to a bravats. It's a oh no, I literally looked at the can again before I came up here, so I wouldn't forget. It's like shaved lemon ice seltzer.
Oh, I never heard of this.
It's
That
from the
sounds good.
Down East brand. It's normally a cider brand, but they have
Hmm.
one seltzer pack and
Oh,
they have two
wow.
seltzer packs. One was like entirely shaved lemon ice, and then
Yeah.
the other one was like a bunch of summer flavors. So it was like Rocket Pop, lemon ice,
Oh,
and
fun.
then one other, but I can't remember.
That is cool.
It's
I've
not
never even
the
heard of that.
best, though. I'm
Oh,
just using this as an excuse to get these out of my fridge.
that's really funny. Like, I have to. I need a new drink for the podcast. Well, there's
Hmm.
your review, you guys. Well, I'm still drinking Waterloo because I'm boring and I don't have anything else, you guys. I'll be better next time, maybe.
That's okay.
We'll see.
Maybe the next
Um,
time that we record a different time of day episode, you can have
right.
another type of fun drink
That's what we
other than
need.
the regular sparkling
It's
water.
so hard. I know. And now that I'm drinking one coffee a day, you guys, I'm like, how am I going to drink my coffee on the pod? I'm nervous.
Oh, yes.
Crazy. Anyway, what are you looking forward to that's coming up? I feel like you're doing a bit.
I am doing a bit. Today is currently Thursday. Tomorrow, that
Yes.
means tomorrow is Friday. Obviously, we
Wow.
all know what
Thank
that
you.
means. I don't know why I decided to tell you how the days of the week work. But tomorrow, after we get off work, we are driving to Ohio
Crazy.
and we are going to my friend Deja's vet school graduation
Yes. That's
and her
so cute.
graduation party. And I'm so excited and so happy for her. She finally gets to re-enter society, as I said today when
Oh
I
my
texted her,
gosh. Yes.
because the last 4 years of her life have literally been dedicated to school breathing down her neck.
Wow.
And I'm so excited to see her like evolve, graduate,
Yeah.
become somebody other than a student because she's never had that opportunity yet.
Yeah.
And I really just want to brag about her for a second because
Do
she
it.
graduated high school early because her birthday's in June. So
Oh yeah.
she ended up graduating high school at 17. She graduated undergrad a year early. So she
Oh my
graduated college
gosh.
at 20 years old, and
Wow.
she's going to be a vet by the time she's 24. She won't even be 25
Wow.
yet.
I'm
And I
clapping.
think that is insane. And it
That's
is
awesome.
so admirable that she's been able to do it. And she is just such a smarty. And
Love
I love
it.
her. And I'm so excited because she gets to move here in
Oh my
August.
God, wait, that's so exciting.
I
Wait,
know.
I love that. That's gonna be so cute. I love that you
I'm
get to
so
go.
excited.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, her boyfriend's work is being a little mean and not
Uh-oh.
letting him move here and be remote while she
Oh
is deployed here.
no.
But maybe eventually.
Yeah, that's really sad,
I
actually.
know. We were talking about it a little bit the other day, but she's planning on coming for Memorial Day, which is something else I'm looking forward to. We'll definitely record before Memorial Day because
Yeah,
as we're recording, it's like May 1st.
that's
So we're
funny.
definitely going to record again. But I am really excited for her to come because we're going to show her like around the area. And I think her boyfriend's
Fun.
going to come too, which I'm also friends with her boyfriend. It's not just
Yeah.
like her person. And
Yeah.
we're going to like show them around the area. We might go a little apartment hunting with them, just like
That's fun.
kind of show them like what's a good area, what's not a good area since we've been
Mm-hmm.
like intertwined here for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And I'm just so excited to like have a friend close that's like not a
Yes.
friend from work, which
Yeah.
isn't a bad thing to have my friends from work, but I really am so excited for them to like meet my friends
Yeah,
here
you have a
now.
home friend. Yeah.
I know. And then another thing that I'm doing the next time before we record is we're going to a 30th birthday party for one of Kyle's coworkers' husbands. And I
Okay.
think it's going to sort of double as a going away party because he's in the
Oh,
military
wow. Okay.
and they're getting restationed somewhere else in like
Oh,
June time. So,
yeah. Oh my
yeah,
gosh. So many
I'm
things.
excited. And like we hung out with them a couple of times, but
Yeah.
we haven't like been to a birthday party of theirs. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's fun. Oh my gosh, you have so much going on.
I know that's really it though. I'm still doing physical therapy, volleyball, which I'm not playing in, but I'm
Mm.
still going every week,
Yes.
and that's about it.
Dang. Okay. Well, I will tell you guys. I'm hanging out with my friend Cree this weekend. Looking forward to it. Actually, I didn't say
Yay.
this in my catch up, but we went to the zoo. My friend Cree
Oh,
and then
I
her daughter
saw this.
Willow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then our friend John, Cheyenne, Kyle, me, Angelo. Just like we had a big group go and it was so fun. I was like, I've never been a zoo person really, but when you take like a 3-year-old to the zoo, it's a lot of fun. I'm like, oh my God, she's running everywhere. She loves it. All the animals. She's like
Yeah,
playing
you've
with the
already
gorillas through
met
the
the
glass.
animals. You know what those
Yeah.
are. She
We have
doesn't necessarily
expectations.
know.
Yeah, it was so fun. So yeah, we went to the zoo. But anyways, Willow will be with her dad this weekend. So me, Cree's coming, and Angela has to work. So it's just me and Cree. I'm like, I can't even
This
think
is
of the last
weird.
time that me and Cree hung out alone without her kid or our boyfriends or whatever. So I'm really pumped.
Yeah, and that's like it's
Yeah,
weird, but it's good
it
because
is. You
like
should.
you always hear when you become a parent, like you never have time to do anything else, but
Yeah.
like the kid still gets to spend time with the other parent, no matter
Mm-hmm.
if you're together or separate, you can still do
Exactly.
that. And then you also have like separate lives away from each other. So
Yeah. I'm like, wait, what do we do? Like, I don't know what to do.
yeah,
It's
I
so
feel like
wild.
you've been so like really trying to keep the kid involved and like
Yes.
that's good. Like you
Yeah.
should do that. You should prioritize your friend even after they have a kid and prioritize their
Right.
kid with them. But now you're like, we don't have to do kid stuff.
No,
What do we do as
literally.
adults?
No, literally, we don't have to do kid stuff except Cree was like, wait, do you still have 2 pairs of rollerblades? I was like, yes, I do. She's like, we should go rollerblading. But that's what we used to do when we were like in the fourth grade is like go rollerblading. So I'm like,
Yeah. But
okay.
as somebody that was like such a
So
childhood
fun.
friend, I know you've been close for like
Yes.
years and years and years. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's okay to do things like
It's
that still.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Our friend John, I was telling him, like, oh, we met in kindergarten. He was like, what? I'm like, yeah, we met in kindergarten. He's like, I barely remember anyone's name from kindergarten. I definitely don't know anyone from kindergarten. I'm like, I don't know. That's just my one friend that I have
It's
had
just
forever.
I've just had her for
She's
years.
just stuck here. Yeah, so I have that. I have a dentist appointment. I have therapy appointment. I just have a lot of appointments. My allergy appointment was today.
I know. I
Um,
feel like I talk to people like every week, and I'm like, yeah, I have 3 doctor's appointments this
yes.
week, but I'm doing like
What are we
physical therapy
doing?
twice a week, and it's like, can we
It's
just chill
crazy.
out? I don't need to be elderly right
No,
now.
seriously. I guess the biggest update, this is pretty big. The biggest update is Vernita's graduating nursing school.
Yes, we have 2 big
So,
graduations happening with
and
us.
mine's the next weekend after yours, but yeah, she's graduating. We're going to go to her pinning ceremony, which I know that you went to Kyle's. I remember talking about that because I'd never heard of it
Mhm.
before him. Or yeah, you went to his.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I never heard of
His
it
was
before
also
that.
the day before graduation. Not to be that guy,
Yes.
but I have been stalking your calendar a little
No,
bit.
of course. That's fine. No, it's
And
exactly
his
the same
pinning
way.
ceremony was like the same, like the morning
Yeah, Friday
before.
morning. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, okay, we're invited to this. I don't even know what it is, but cool. And then Saturday graduation. In the evening, we're doing dinner, of course, and then we're doing
Mhm.
games. So that'll be fun.
Yes.
And then we do record again. But other things I'm gonna looking forward to. I'm just gonna shout them out for you guys because so much is happening. I'm helping plan Vernita's college graduation party. So that will be fun. We are planning a big family road trip. So
Oh,
that's really exciting. And we've been talking about it. We were supposed to do this big Canada family road trip, go to all the Canadian national parks, and then come back down through the Badlands and go through the US. And it was supposed to be like this huge, cool, like
that
2 week
sounds
thing.
beautiful.
It is. And by the way, when we do it, I'll let you know. You're welcome to come. It's with Julie and the
Okay.
kids. I think it's going to be epic, but we're not going to do it this year. It's like we have too much
It's
going
so
on.
much to plan. And
Yes,
it like you would need
it's
to have like
crazy.
you need to plan the
You need
PTO
to
for
know,
that
like,
now.
yes, a year in advance. That's what I'm saying. I was like, it's too late, girl. I'm not going to Canada. Sorry. But yeah, so we're going to think of doing just something shorter and in the US. And we're going to end at Aunt Diane's in July. So that's our plan
Mm.
is that we're going to, okay, guys, I found out me and Marissa are not going on the same lake weekend, which I think is so funny. This whole time I'm like, yes, lake weekend. So excited. We're
It's a
texting
little
about it.
sad,
It
but it's
is.
like it
But
makes
it is
sense at the
what it
same
is.
time, so I
Yeah.
can't be disappointed.
No, it completely makes sense because literally they have so many people coming. Diane told me that there's like 20 people. She's like, we're full. I'm like,
There's gonna
no,
be
I'm not
20 people
mad.
and 5 dogs.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, bro. I was like, no, I'm not mad. Well, I'm sad, but I'm not mad. I'm like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going in July. We are still going to go, which also I was looking at the album of her lake house. I'm like, wait, why is Diane's lake house look like my house? Like the white with the black trim and the black doors. I'm like, I think I'm going to have a dream house of Aunt Diane's lake house. It's gorge.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, we are thinking of doing this road trip through national parks and then ending at Aunt Diane's and doing the weekend. So I think that would be really cute.
Can you stop in Shenandoah and we can meet you?
Well, okay, so this is the thing is that Julie wants to do like Michigan, Upper Peninsula kind of vibes, but she asked everyone to submit what they want. And I'm like, okay, if you're really asking what I want, I submitted a route that ChatGPT made. Thank you, ChatGPT. And it starts in Ohio and it goes through Virginia, West Virginia, and then Tennessee, Great Smoky Mountains, and then back up to Kentucky, which is my vote. And it doesn't go quite that far over, but it is this one. I have to tell you what it's called. I don't remember, but it's one national park, I think, in Virginia that looks so beautiful. And I'm like,
Is
I want
it
to go
Great
there.
Falls?
I don't know. Let me tell you. I can look it up right now. Anyway, so yeah, we're planning this road trip. I think it's going to be really fun, and I'll keep you guys posted on what we do. It is, and it might be really far from you for all I know, but it is. Oh, it's a state park. It's not a thing, but they're famous for wild horses. It's called Grayson
Oh,
Highlands State Park,
oh, never mind.
and
I
they're
was gonna
famous
say
for wild ponies.
I don't know how to say it. Chincoteague.
I don't know
I
that.
can't say it. It's on the
I'm
eastern
crying.
shore of Virginia, but they have
Okay.
free range miniature ponies.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to send a screenshot to you. But yeah, Grayson Highlands, I think it's way more inland. It's definitely not anywhere coastal. But the pictures are so crazy because they just have like wild horses just live there. There's like
Hmm.
wild, pretty horses. And let me show you on the map where it is. But yeah, anyways, I submitted that route because I also submitted. No, this is so far away from you. It's basically at the border of Tennessee, North Carolina, and Virginia, where they all three meet.
Oh, okay.
So it's in the mid. Okay, you can't
I
see that, but
can't
whatever,
see
you get the
that.
point. Whatever. Anyway, so that's what I submitted through to be like my top one. I'm like, I want to go to Tennessee. I want to go to Smoky Mountains. Like, this is my ideal route. So we'll see. Everyone has to send their routes and then we're going to like vote. I don't know what we're going to do. But we don't have that long. The thing is, I made mine that was like only a week, including 3 or 4 days at Aunt Diane's. So we can't get that far, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that. I'm going to LA. This is a new update, but I'm going to LA with my mom and my sister. I'm really excited. My little sister, I don't know if I've talked about this or not, but my little sister has a best friend, and her best friend's mom works in LA as a costume designer for movies. She just did Avatar. She was just the costume designer for the Avatar movie. I was like, what?
Okay.
So her mom was like, inviting all the girls in Girl Scouts who are in together to come to LA while she's working there for 2 months. And everyone said no, they can't go except for my mom. And mom's like, oh, I really want to take Reese, my sister. But my parents also don't have a lot of extra money to be like traveling,
Mhm.
especially that far. So she was like, I think I'm only going to take Reese. Do you want to go? And I was like, I sure, I guess.
Yeah, I'll
So
pay
I'm
for
just
my own
gonna,
ticket,
yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Yeah. I'm like, I'll pay my way. We'll do it. So I just think it's gonna be so fun. Me, Reese, and my mom, we're gonna go out. We have a hotel, same hotel as Ava and Ava's mom. And she's gonna take us to some costume stores where she buys all the costumes from. And then she's going to she said there's this place out there. I think it's an outdoor place, like a natural rock formation or something. I think it's called something Ledges. She said that's where everyone goes to film movies that are supposed to look like they're in outer space. So she was saying we could go there. I'm
Oh,
like, what? So I just think it's going to be cool. My mom was like, I feel like it's once in a lifetime. Like, we have to go do it. Like, we're never going to get that kind of LA experience again. It's so
yeah.
cool, the stuff we'll get to see. So
That is
that'll
really
be
cool.
cool.
I have a trip too that I haven't talked about, I don't think.
Wait. Oh my God. I want to
I
hear.
am planning a trip to Ireland and Scotland this year.
What? This year? Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's so crazy. I'm
Yeah.
shocked. Wait,
I'm
when?
not
That's
gonna
so
say
exciting.
like
Yeah.
what it's
Don't,
for or when it
also
is
don't say when. Yeah.
because yeah, it's like it's not right now, but
Yeah,
it
wait,
is
that's
happening
so
later.
cool.
But
Wait,
I'm
with the group
excited.
or just you guys?
Just me and Kyle.
That's gonna be so fun. Oh, wow, I
I'm
love that
so
for you.
excited. I just
That's cool.
submitted my PTO request today.
Ah, that makes it real.
It does.
That's like the
We
final
haven't
step
booked
for me that's
anything
real.
yet because everything it's like it seems like it's almost too far out to book yet, but it's like close
Mm-hmm.
enough that it's like should we book? So I
Yeah,
feel like we're like right on the edge of
it's
like actually
time.
booking things.
That's so exciting. We're gonna be traveling, you guys.
I
We're gonna be
know.
traveling. All right, well, that's enough. I feel like that was a
Everybody shut
long
up.
catch up. Yeah, I'm like, everyone, we're done. No, we have so much to get into, you guys, and we're 15 minutes in, but I think that's everything I'm looking forward to. I mean, there's
Hmm.
more, but I can't get
There's
into
a
it.
lot more. It's a long year ahead.
We're gonna have a good summer, you guys. I'm feeling good about that though. Now that I have my air purifier on its way, I'm gonna be living.
That's so funny.
Yeah. By the way, air purifier, 1 day shipping from the manufacturer website, like not from Amazon or something. I thought that was shocking.
Yeah, that is kind of shocking.
Pumped. Anyways,
I
we're
find
gonna
it
talk.
shocking.
I'm same. Do you guys find it shocking? Because we do. It's really
Yeah,
shocking.
yeah.
Let us know. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Chinese zodiac today. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna cite my sources and then we're gonna get into it because there's so much freaking information. I have 9 pages. Okay. So, first of all, Wikipedia. I'm sorry, this is all we got. I told you last time that we talked about Chinese zodiacs. If you guys remember our 2 year podcast anniversary, we did our podcasts, Western Zodiac and Chinese Zodiac. And I gave you guys some background. I said, oh, I really want to do more on this. I want to talk more about the history, which by the way, I tried, but it's really hard to find sources on this. So I ended up with the same websites I used last time. So we don't have much more, but Wikipedia and China Highlights. Those are the 2 websites. That's all I got. So let's get into it. First of all, Chinese zodiac. What even is it? So, the Chinese zodiac is a traditional classification scheme based on the Chinese calendar that assigns an animal and its reputed
Reputed?
attributes. I don't know. And assigns its attributes to each year, according to animal, in a repeating 12-year cycle. So the zodiac's very important in traditional Chinese culture, and it exists as a reflection of Chinese philosophy and culture in general. So they say Chinese folkways held that one's personality is related to the attributes of their zodiac animal. So they kind of taking it very literally, and like if you're this animal, this is how you are, which is kind of how
Yeah.
people treat astrology, but also a little bit different. This is
Yeah, I feel like
more
that's more of like
cultural.
a daily thing. Like you think about
Yeah.
like how the stars are affecting you that day. This is more of a lifetime thing.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, so it originated from China, and the zodiac and its variations, though, still remain popular in many East Asian and Southeast Asian countries, including Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, Singapore, Nepal, Bhutan, Cambodia, and Thailand. So that's just a little blurb from Wikipedia. I didn't write any of that, so just for the record. But we're going to get into the history, which I really wanted a deep dive. Like, where did this come from? And I did not get that. Like, I had a hard time actually. So, this
That's
is
so
what I
silly.
found. I
I also
know.
think it's really funny that you like list out all the East Asian and Southeast Asian countries that it like is popular in. But the person that I said that I talked to at work, she's from Taiwan,
That's
and that's
right.
not even a listed country. And that's like
Probably,
super East Asian. So
yeah, probably way more widespread. Maybe these are just like the biggest. I don't know.
yeah.
So this is what I have on the history. It's pretty short, not gonna lie, but the selection process. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I put this in the wrong order for a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm just going to talk about this second point first, and we'll see how it goes. So, historical research suggests that Chinese zodiac emerged after the establishment of, I wish I pronounced or looked up how to pronounce these. I don't know. Gangai Chronicle Law. Don't
That
know.
sounds good. Or
Sure.
Gongi, Gangi.
Gangi, we don't know. Well, sorry guys. With each of the 12 animals directly assigned to one of the 12 earthly branches. In this
Oh.
system, a person's birth year determines their associated animal, which is linked to a specific earthly branch and serves both a chronological function and a means of categorizing individuals into symbolic groups, akin to a genus, whatever
Oh,
that
do you know what a
means. Not
genus
really.
means? Okay.
I'm
In
like,
the like
no.
in the animal kingdom, there's like a hierarchy
Oh,
of
wait, yes.
classification
Like how
and a
they're named.
genus. Yeah. Like
There's like
so it's like
groups.
the kingdom and
Okay.
then whatever. I don't know
Oh,
exactly
that's
what the breakdown is
interesting.
and in what
Yeah.
order, but
No, you're right because they have like a genus name and a whatever name, when they have scientific names of animals.
a
Okay.
genus and a species name.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. It's clicking. That's really interesting. So I'm going to talk about the story and then I'm going to come back to my other point, you guys. So,
Okay.
not that you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. Here's the story. And I put this in quotes the story. You'll see why.
Okay.
Sequence of the 12 signs. So the 12 signs are animals. Each one has an animal, like we've been saying, and I'll get into what they are. But the sequence of the 12 signs is popularly explained by a myth. Keep in mind a myth about when the
hmm
Jade Emperor, which was the supreme immortal, wanted to select 12 animals to be his guards. So all the creatures on Earth were summoned to participate in a race. This is supposedly how he selected
This
the
is so
order of the signs.
fun.
I know. So the earlier one went through the heavenly gate, the earlier an animal went through the heavenly gate, the better rank they would have in this Chinese zodiac. So
Oh.
supposedly, the rat and the ox got up very early, and on the way to the gate, the rat jumped onto the back of the ox to cross the river. He
That's
won
cheating.
first place by suddenly jumping down from the ox's back and dashed to the feet of the emperor when they were near the heavenly gate. So Ox got second.
No way,
So
because the rat is a snake, and I don't know what place the snake gets, but that is so ridiculous. And I
conniving.
hate the rat. If you're a rat, you're literally a rat, because why did you do that?
LOL,
If
conniving.
you're a
So
rat, I'm sorry.
literally, if you're a rat, Marissa hates you. Oh my God. So those are the first
Like,
two,
that's
rat
so
and then ox.
sneaky.
I know. Okay, so Tiger and Rabbit came third and fourth because they're both fast and competitive, but Tiger was just faster, simply put.
I think I'm tiger, so
I am so excited to get into I highlighted our little things and I brought our fortunes. So I'm excited. So, okay, she's quick. Okay, good looking dragon. I love how they say good looking.
oh, good looking
Good
dragon,
looking
not ugly
dragon
dragon.
was fifth and was immediately noticed by the Jade Emperor, who said the dragon's
Oh.
son could be sixth. But just then, Snake came forward and said Dragon was his adoptive father. So he lied, and Snake got sixth.
That's so funny. It's literally like Donkey in Shrek.
Oh my God, bro, I love it. Okay. Horse and goat, they arrived next. They were very kind and modest and let each other go in first. So they were ranked seventh and eighth, horse and then
Oh,
goat.
okay,
So they're just
whatever.
like nice. And then Monkey had fallen well behind, but he jumped between trees and stones and caught up to be in ninth. And then last were Rooster, Dog, and Pig. We don't even get a story for them.
Oh,
So
they were
that's all
just
the
forgotten.
animals
The Jade
in the
Emperor didn't
order.
care about them.
Literally. And then it's saying, why is a cat not one of the 12 zodiac animals? It said that the cat
Oh.
and the rat got as far as crossing the river together on the ox's back, but rat pushed the cat into the water, and cat was washed away and did not get into the heavenly gates in time to rank. So after a great enmity grew between cat and rat, so that rats scatter in all directions when a cat appears. Like they're saying that's why the story happened, that rats are scared of cats because
I literally hate
cat got
rats.
mad.
I'm sorry, Erica, if you're a rat.
I'm not a rat. I'm
Okay.
literally not a rat. I'm not a rat, but by the way, I'm pretty sure you're not tiger. So this is
Oh.
going to be interesting.
Am
I
I
know
dragon? I'm one of them.
you're
We'll
dragon.
get to it.
You're
Okay.
dragon. Yes.
I was talking to the
Angelo.
girl at work and she
Oh
was like, "Oh,
yeah.
I could definitely see like you're this." I just couldn't
Yes.
remember what it was.
No, Angelo has thought he knew his sign his whole life, but I had just informed him today that he was wrong about it. And he was like, no way. I've been living as a whatever rabbit for my whole life. And he's not. So it's just
That's
funny.
so funny.
Okay, but anyways, about this 12 animal story. The story is widespread and widely varying among Chinese people,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
though it is made up. So keep that in mind. It's all fake, but it might be interesting for you to tell your children
I
and
love
friends what the
this.
website said. Isn't that fun?
This is so funny to me because at the very
Yes.
beginning, when you were like the sequence of the 12 signs is explained
Yeah.
by myth, I was like, it started to sound like, did you ever have to read Dante's Inferno in school?
No. No.
It's like, it's a story about the levels of hell and like the
Oh.
bosses that you
Oh
have
my
to like
God.
conquer at each level of hell
Mm,
because it's in some versions of Christianity or like religions like that,
yeah.
you get placed in a certain level of hell based off of your wrongdoings in life.
Interesting.
And so this is a story. It was a long poem that was meant to talk about the life on each level of hell.
Yeah.
And when you first started talking about this, I thought it was really funny because I was like talking about how the Jade Emperor, me thinking
Yes.
Satan or the devil,
Ah.
ranks each level of hell as how each level of the zodiac
Yeah.
was ranked.
Oh
And
my
I just
God,
thought it
that's
was really
funny.
funny.
Oh my God. It's so like I love when we get into the like Groundhog Day or whatever, and it so becomes folklore. When we're like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah,
wait, this is
it's
wild.
like it's folklore, but then there's also religious aspects, but then also it's
Yes.
just bonkers and it doesn't make
Yes. And
any
you're like,
sense.
what? Literally. So this goes back to my first point that I was going to bring up about the selection process. So that is the
Uh-huh.
story or the myth that many people know, and that's how they say they got an order. But the actual selection process of the order varied regionally before being standardized in the Han Dynasty. So the standardization connected the animals to the cyclical timekeeping system, which we're going to talk about, and it's just seen as a way to reflect personality in the broader society. So
Hmm.
We're going to get into it. First, what is your Chinese zodiac? So I said, let's talk about the animals. I know we just talked about the story, but I'm going to list them really quick in order. So Chinese zodiac is represented by 12 zodiac animals. And in order, like I said, they are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig. And Chinese zodiac years begin and end at the Chinese New Year. This is why Angelo didn't realize his sign, and this is why a lot of people don't, is because the
Oh,
Chinese New Year is not the same as what we think of as our New Year.
yes.
So we don't go,
Uh-huh.
we go January 1 to December 31. Chinese New Year, it can be anywhere in January and February time frame. So each
Depending on the
year is
year
a
and
little
like
different.
it's like based on the lunar cycles, right?
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't
Oh,
look into it, but maybe.
that's okay.
All I know is it is a different day every year. So it's not like
Mm.
clean January 1. So check the video for screenshots. I'm not going to read the whole chart to you guys. I thought about it and then I was like, that's crazy. So just watch the video right now to see screenshots. But I highlighted what Marissa and I are, I'm pretty sure,
Hmm.
as long as I got our birthdays right. So 1998 for me, I assumed I was Year of the Tiger for my whole life. Because also, if you go to a Chinese restaurant, you get like a little placemat, it has the years on it, but it doesn't say Chinese New Year, so you don't know to follow that. So anyway, do fall into the 1998 year, which is Year of the Tiger, and that goes from January 28th, 1998 to Feb 15, 1999. So Angelo just barely falls into this on Feb 10th, 1999.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so he didn't
true.
realize. He thought he was in 1999, which was Rabbit. So anyways, Angela and I
Yes.
are both Tigers. And then Marissa is year 2000. You want to say your date range?
Yeah, so it's February 5th, 2000 to January 23rd, 2001, and I was born the 29th of February in 2000. So I also kind of barely fit into the year of the
Yes.
dragon.
You almost bumped back.
Yeah.
And what is Kyle's this Year of the Tiger too? Right?
Yeah, everybody is a year of the
Everyone's a Year of the
tiger but
Tiger except
me.
you. Yeah. So anyway, what I need you guys to do right now is look at the video if you're not, and if you're driving, don't look at it right now, please. But look at the video. I'm going to put all the screenshots. This chart goes from, let's see, 1948. And I've made it through 2025. But if you want to go even further, like if you're having a baby next year or something, they have even further on their website. This is just what I pulled.
I was
So,
just looking because my dad's birthday is February 11th, Angela's
oh,
is
yeah.
February 10th, and I was curious because based off of like timing and stuff,
Yeah,
I
it could
thought that it
depend.
probably like marked off right around his. And the year that my dad was born, it actually cuts off 2 days before his birthday.
Oh my gosh, he's very
So
close.
it looks like he's the year of the
He's a
goat.
cusper. He's a cusper, as they say.
And then my
Yeah.
mom's also, it like cuts off right before her. So it looks like she's the year of the rooster.
Interesting. Oh, I'll be curious to see if your parents fit these personality things that we
Yeah,
get
I
into.
am curious.
Yeah. So, yeah, check the video right now if you haven't and just figure out what you are. So, if the dates we read aren't you, go ahead and look at the chart so you know what to listen for because I'm going to read every single 12 zodiac signs and their quick personality updates and then their lucky and unlucky things. So,
Okay.
everyone will know. So, Chinese zodiac animals have astrological and cultural meanings. So, Chinese people associate each animal sign with certain characteristics, which I'm going to give you. And it's believed that people born in a given year have the personality of that year's animal, like we said. So for a rat, if you're year of the rat, you're going to be more quick-witted, resourceful, versatile, and kind? Question mark? I don't
Boo,
know
you're
after that
not
story.
kind. You ripped the cat off the ox's back and then you
Jump
backstabbed
off,
the ox and
literally.
got first. Whatever.
So if you're a rat, and also Angela was like, wait, can you find out if your sister Reese is a rat? Because my sister's obsessed with rats. This is just a
Oh,
random thing. He's like, why is she obsessed with rats? She has to be a rat. She's not. She's not even a
oh,
rat. She just loves them.
interesting.
Anyway, if you're a rat, your lucky numbers are 2 and 3. Your lucky colors are blue, gold, and green. And your lucky flowers, which I thought was fun, are a lily and an African violet. There you go.
Interesting.
Now, if you're a rat, you also have some unlucky numbers and colors. So your unlucky numbers are 5 and 9, and your unlucky colors are yellow and brown.
Mm.
Ox. If you're an ox, you are diligent, dependable, strong, and determined, which I feel like makes sense. And your lucky numbers are 1 and 4. Colors are white, yellow, and green. And your lucky flowers are tulip and peach blossom, which sound really pretty.
Aw.
I know. Unlucky numbers 5 and 6, and unlucky color is blue. So
Hmm.
tigers. This would be me, Angelo, and Kyle, and maybe some others, but those are the people we have here.
Yeah.
So tigers are brave, confident, competitive, and unpredictable. I do feel like this tracks for me at least. Lucky numbers, I thought it was interesting that my lucky number is a 1 because we know how ones associate. And I was like, wait,
Erica.
what? My lucky numbers are 1, 3, and 4. Lucky colors are blue, gray, and orange. Yellow lilies and I don't even know how to say that. Cineraria.
Cineraria?
I've never heard of this, but those are my lucky flowers. And then my unlucky numbers are 6, 7, 8, and brown. And I say mine, but I mean tigers. I'm like, my unlucky numbers are these.
Yeah.
Tigers in general. Okay. Rabbit, which Angelo thought he was, but he's not. Rabbits are quiet, elegant, kind, and responsible. Definitely not him. Just kidding.
Oh.
Definitely just kidding. He is very kind and cute and whatever. Okay, so lucky rabbits' lucky numbers are 3, 4, and 6. Their lucky colors are red, pink, purple, and blue. Don't know how they got so many. And their lucky flowers are plantain lily and jasmine. Unlucky numbers for the rabbit 1, 7, and 8. And unlucky colors are dark brown, dark yellow, and white. Okay, dragon. This is Marissa.
That's me.
Confident, intelligent, and enthusiastic.
Aw.
We both had confident. That's cute.
Yeah.
Your lucky numbers are 1, 6, and 7. You're a 6, aren't you? A 6 on everything? Didn't you have? You were a 6 on something. Your
I
life
was a 6
path.
on something. I can't remember.
I'm like, wait, 6 resonates for me with you, not for
Yeah.
myself. But okay, dragons' lucky numbers are 1, 6, and 7. Lucky colors are gold, silver, and grayish white, which is very funny,
Ooh, I
very
hate
specific. And then your lucky flowers are a bleeding heart glory bower.
I'm looking
Excuse
this
me?
up because
Please do.
what
We need
in
to.
the
We need to
heck?
know. Also, guys, sorry it's so dark. It just became nighttime at my house like immediately. Okay,
There you
and
go.
yes, bleeding heart, glory bower, and dragon flowers. I don't know either of those, but they sound really cool.
It's pretty.
Wait, I'm so excited. Okay, dragons. Oh, wait, that is cool. I never seen this.
That is so cool.
Wow. What about dragon flowers? We need
I'm
to
gonna
know.
look it up.
Wait, dragon flowers. I just realized that's dragon flowers. That's cute.
Oh, these are cute too. It kind of looks like a hyacinth.
Oh, wait. Okay, yes, I feel like I've seen that. Okay, that's cute. Unlucky for dragons are the numbers 3 and 8 and the colors blue and green. Snake. If you're a snake, you are enigmatic. Is that how you say that? Intelligent and wise. Your lucky numbers are 2, 8, and 9. Your lucky colors are black, red, and yellow. And your lucky flowers are an orchid and a cactus, which I'm very jealous of because I feel like cactus is so
I
cool.
love orchids, and my favorite color is yellow, so I feel like I need to be a snake.
You identify with snake. Wonder, like, I also want to know what all my friends are. I'm like, are we compatible? Do I relate to you? That's really interesting as well. Unlucky numbers are 1, 6, and 7, which are your lucky numbers.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Interesting.
Unlucky colors would be brown, gold, and white, which are also some of your lucky things. You and snake might be opposites.
Bye.
Horse. If you're a horse, you're animated, active, and energetic. Your lucky numbers would be 2, 3, and 7. Your lucky colors would be yellow and green. And your lucky flowers are a calla lily and jasmine. Unlucky numbers 1, 5, and 6. Unlucky colors blue and white. All right, guys, making our way through. Sorry, this is long.
That's
Goat.
okay.
Goats are calm, gentle, and sympathetic. Couldn't be us. Just kidding. Lucky is 2 and 7. Lucky colors, brown, red, and purple. Lucky flowers, carnations, and primroses. That reminds me of Primrose Evadine.
Primrose Evadine. I volunteers tribute.
Literally. Yes. That's all I can think of. I don't know a primrose as an actual flower. It's Primrose Evadine. Unlucky numbers are 4 and 9 for the goat. And your unlucky colors are blue and black. Monkey. Monkeys are sharp, smart, and curious. Lucky numbers for the monkey are 4 and 9. Lucky colors are white, blue, and gold. And lucky flowers are chrysanthemum and crepe myrtle.
What is
Never heard of
that?
that. Interesting.
It's probably ugly. I'm just kidding.
Damn. On anyone that's not yours, you're like, ooh, boo.
I hate you. I'm just
Yes.
kidding.
Monkeys
It's
are
8:30 at night, guys. I'm tired.
Marissa's done. Unlucky 2 and 7, and unlucky colors red and pink for monkey. Okay, rooster. Roosters are observant, hardworking, and courageous. Their lucky numbers would be 5, 7, and 8. Colors will be gold, brown, and yellow. And these flowers I've definitely never heard of. Gladiola and coxcomb. Really?
I've
These
heard
sound
of
rude.
gladiola.
It's literally I'm not even gonna say it. You guys can make the association. Literally gladiola and coxcomb. Really?
Yeah, that's
Okay, that's all.
horrible.
Sorry, roosters. Roosters unlucky numbers 1, 3, and 9. Unlucky color red. And if you're
I
still
think his
listening,
flowers
Donna,
are probably
apologies.
a little. I think his flowers are probably a little unlucky too.
Literally, I'm like this. What? Okay, dogs. lovely, honest, and prudent. Sounds very
Oh,
right. By the way, I've never heard your dog as we've been recording since you've had her, so that's so
she hasn't
wild. Is
barked.
she just chill? She just sleepy?
She's been going out to pee a lot because she's 10
Mm,
weeks old.
yeah. Yeah, I would have a small bladder too if I was 10 weeks old.
Yeah. I have a small bladder now and I'm 25 years
Same.
old.
Same. Dogs' lucky numbers are 3, 4, and 9. Lucky colors red, green, and purple. And lucky flowers are rose and cymbidium
Stadium?
orchids.
I
Interesting.
like how we always try and pronounce the
I know.
hard words
Yeah.
together.
Cymbidium. We sounded out. Unlucky for the dog. 1, 6, and 7 again. Your combo. And blue,
Weird.
white, and gold again.
Nobody
Interesting.
likes my colors.
Definitely not. Pig, last one. Pig is compassionate, generous, and diligent. Your lucky numbers would be 2, 5, and 8. Your lucky colors would be yellow, gray, brown, and gold. And your
Ew.
lucky flowers would be hydrangea and daisies. And your unlucky numbers, 1 and 7. And your unlucky colors, red, blue, and green. Now, I know that was a mouthful, you guys, but I had to put them all in case you're one of them. You have to know what yours is. So, how to do it. This chart is fun. So, you have to look on the screen, but these are the Chinese zodiac compatibility chart, which I thought was really interesting.
I
Yes.
have an objection.
Okay. Objection.
It
Relevance.
says it says that one of my best matches is a rat. And I just
Wait,
I
that's
just
so
want to
funny.
say
Not it being first. Not it being first on your list is a rat.
I
Oh
just want to
my God.
say I
And monkey.
apologize to
And
all the
monkey.
rats. I apologize to all the rats out there.
Wait, that's really funny. Wait, snake is also the one that you were talking about. And that one is that one on your list?
No.
No. Okay. Rat and the monkey. You're giving a little monkey shade. That's really
That
funny.
is so fun.
Well, I couldn't help but notice on the Chinese zodiac compatibility chart that there are no two signs. Oh, wait, yeah, rat and rat. Wait, me and Angela are not a match. I was looking for tiger, tiger, but there's no tiger, tiger. And then I was like, oh, there's none that can be with themselves. But rats can, interestingly enough.
I
Seems
hate
like
rats.
rats really run the board.
I
Rats are
really
on
hate them.
1, 2, 3, 4 rat occurrences on the board.
I
That's
don't like
a
this.
lot. I feel like there's not a lot of the other ones.
I'm sorry,
No,
but
there's
if
a
we
lot of
go back
dogs.
to the myth of how the ranking occurred, the rats shouldn't be liked.
Honestly, rats are
We're gonna name
sneaky.
we're gonna name this episode Rats Suck.
LOL. Like eradicate the rats.
No, literally, what is wrong with this?
Yeah, they call it
And
resourceful. Marissa calls it shady.
no, literally not resourceful at all.
Oh
Whatever.
my God.
But I'm looking and it looks like me and Kyle aren't compatible,
Yeah,
so
none of
that's
us are
sad.
compatible. So, yeah, it is what it is. Just look at the screen if you guys want to know. I'm not going to read
Oh,
it.
goats are also compatible with
With goats? Oh,
themselves.
that's interesting. Yeah, that's what I was looking for is what can be with another one of itself, which just
It
seems like
looks
not a
like
lot.
only rats
Rats
and
and
goats,
goats.
and then so sorry if you're a snake, you're only compatible with ox and
Yeah,
roosters.
snake don't have many options.
Yeah, that's the only one that has two.
That's interesting. Yeah, some have 4, and mostly they have 3. Anyways, take a look at this screen. I'm not reading it to you. Anyways, moving on. Okay, Chinese zodiac signs and luck. This is a small thing, but I wanted to bring it in because I think it's interesting, and me and Marissa both fall into this category. In Chinese culture, the top 5 luckiest and most popular zodiac signs are dragon, snake, pig, rat, and tiger, conventionally.
I don't want to be in this category with the rats.
Rats are lucky,
I
bitch.
am doubling down.
Oh, she said no more rats. So there's a popular Chinese folk saying that 9 out of 10 goats are inadequate, which
Oh.
implies that most people born in the year of the goat are destined for bad luck.
Oh.
Most Chinese people also believe that people born in a goat year will grow up to be followers rather than leaders. Although this is an outdated superstition, I put a lot of exclamation points here so I could really call that out. They say it's an outdated superstition, but that's what they say. And it has a real effect on Chinese society and probably the way that they treat people who are
Yeah,
goat years.
these poor goats.
And goats are known to be the ones that are like kind. I think it said like,
Yeah.
what did it say? Calm, gentle, and sympathetic. And the
Yeah,
goats just get
ain't no
shat on.
way.
Yeah. Conversely, the dragon is the most coveted zodiac sign, with Chinese births peaking in dragon years. So people literally try to have their babies during dragon years.
That's
They want
insane.
dragons.
That's me.
And yeah, you're sought after.
Yeah, want me. Just
Finally, want me. We're hot. Don't you watch the video? Rationally,
yeah,
it's
didn't it say I'm
hard.
hot in
No,
this too?
literally. True. She is, you guys. And you wouldn't know unless you watched the video. So
Thanks.
You're gonna have to come on over, please, and look at my ghostly face.
It's dark, guys. Give us some slack.
Okay, rationally, it's hard to identify the luckiest or unluckiest zodiac sign as each sign has its own advantages and disadvantages. But socially, different combinations of zodiac signs cause different relational dynamics, and it may affect your life, someone's life more as we don't live in isolation. So
That
people
makes
are always
sense.
thinking about how the signs work and play into each other, which
Hmm.
I think people do this with astrology too. And I think astrology is just more what we're familiar with Western culture wise. And I do think this is a little different. It's more culturally intertwined, I think, the Chinese zodiac, but people do take star signs. People who take star signs seriously take them very seriously. And they're like, oh,
Hmm.
I definitely
Hmm.
can't be with them. They're Gemini or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. It works the same kind of way as that. Now, this is fun because this is going to be the 2025 predictions for your year. They're relatively short, so I was going to just do ours, and I was like, screw it. We're going to put them all in. So if you're listening and you are any of the signs, you'll know your fortune for 2025. We'll see if it's come true, and if it hasn't, we'll see what happens in the next 6 months. So okay, rats up first. Marissa's favorite.
Ugh.
Rats, you're in for a solid year in 2025.
Boo.
Your quick thinking and unique perspectives will lead you to some successful decisions, pushing your career to new heights. Entrepreneurship and career advancements are on the cards for you, along with building positive relationships with your crew, pals, and fam.
Aw.
So funny. Oxes next. Oxen, you're okay. It says oxes and oxen. Which one is right? I
I
think
think it's
I don't even know.
oxen.
Oxen, you're marching into a stable and fruitful year in 2025, marked by your diligence and responsibility. Your steady progress in your career and harmonious relationships with your peeps will keep that success training train keep the success train chugging along smoothly. They
Who
wrote
wrote
this so
this?
funny. Fam, peeps. Okay,
Who wrote this?
tigers. This is for you, Kyle and
Yay.
Angelo and Erica. Okay, tigers, brace yourself for some challenges in 2025.
Uh-oh.
Facts. Hard work and a low key approach will help you seize opportunity and manage your finances effectively. Stay positive, focus on personal growth, and you'll conquer any obstacles that come your way. That is funny. I do feel like I'm focusing on personal growth this year.
Yeah.
Did not know that. That's cool. Rabbits. Rabbits. What if I read the whole podcast in an accent? Wait,
Rabbits.
we should do one podcast where we're in an accent
No.
the whole time. That would
For
be
like
so
April
crazy.
Fools.
No, that would be good for April Fools. Oh, okay. The tangent. But there was this video, super funny, of this guy who he went to Africa or something and he met a guy from Australia and they became best friends. And so then he started speaking an Australian accent because it was funny around the Australian guy. And then they met a new group of people and he did it with the group just to be funny. And then he's like, okay, like we're leaving this weekend. We won't ever see these people again. Like, whatever. I'll just stop after that because it was really embarrassing, but he felt like he couldn't go back on it.
Hmm.
He left with a group of people and he went to a new country and got in a new hostel. And it just so happened that one of the couples from the group stayed at the same hostel and he had to keep going. And he kept the Australian accent for years. He had a 6-month relationship with a woman who thought he was Australian and never knew that he was American because he was acting Australian the whole time.
That's
It's the craziest.
insane.
If I can
Like
find the
you just
video,
have
I'll
to
send it to
say
you.
that's living your life on a lie.
Oh,
You
it's
have
so
to.
crazy. She never
I
knew.
doubled down
Literally,
on
she
not
still doesn't
liking
know.
rats. I doubled down on not liking rats, and then this guy really doubled down.
Literally just kept going. The video made me cry laughing. It was so funny. So if I find it, you guys, I'll post it on our stories and I'll send it. Anyways, rabbits. As I was saying, rabbits. Okay, rabbits.
Rabbits.
2025 is going to be a game changer for you with everything falling into place effortlessly, you bitches. Your hard work is laying a solid foundation for future success, leading to financial stability and smart spending habits. Good for
Okay.
you.
I feel like a lot of these are money
They
based.
are. Okay, dragons, this one's for you. Dragons, 2025 is going to be your year of positivity, success, and financial stability. Put in the hard work and you'll reap the rewards, leading to a harmonious and fulfilling year ahead with a renewed focus on family responsibilities.
I just got a
Your pup. I know.
puppy.
Wait, that's so crazy.
It's really funny that says financial stability because this dog costs a lot of money.
Maybe good things are coming for the end of the year, next six
Maybe.
months. Okay, snakes, you slithery little snakes. Okay, snakes, you might face some hurdles. You might face some hurdles in career and finances in 2025, but stay optimistic and adaptable to overcome setbacks and achieve success. Keep those negative vibes at bay. Prioritize your health, and you'll navigate the year like a pro.
Oh.
Okay. Horses, get ready for a stellar year in 2025. Sounds so funny. Luck, luck is on your side in both your career and relationships. Your charm is going to draw success at work and love in your personal life, making this year a total win for you. Why is everyone so
Aw,
good?
I know.
I'm mad.
Who's gonna have a bad year?
Yeah, true.
Rats.
So true. I'm just gonna have some challenges, but I'll overcome them, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
goats. I like how it says goats and then it says sheeps. Sheep, get ready to shine in 2025. You'll be effortlessly ranking. Okay. You'll be effortlessly raking in wealth and recognition without breaking a sweat. Must be nice. Your stable finances and flourishing career will bring you contentment and success as you crush it in your professional pursuits. Phew. Monkeys. Monkey time. Okay. Monkeys, you're in for a stable year. That's kind of boring compared to all these. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You're in for a stable year in 2025, despite your sometimes unreliable and arrogant vibes. Oh, that is crazy. None of them were so attacking like this. I'm sorry,
No.
monkeys. Despite your sometimes unreliable and arrogant vibes, your adaptability and ambition will shine through. Your cleverness and wisdom will be your superpowers, helping you tackle work and life challenges like a boss. Get ready to prosper financially, make new connections, and hit some major breakthroughs with the support of your benefactors. That one was written
Literally
so.
all of these are about money.
And also, like, wow, arrogant vibes.
Yeah, that's mean.
Wow. Okay, roosters. 2025 is looking mighty fine for you. Your
Oh.
hard work and perseverance are going to pay off big time, leading to career growth and financial wins. Finances again. Brace yourself for unexpected windfalls and fulfilling relationships that will make you feel on top of the world. Love. Doggies. Hey. Dogs, you're in for a stable and rewarding year in
Aw.
2025. Surprises and financial growth are coming your way. Your dedication and professionalism will pave the path for success in both your career and relationships, ensuring a worry free and prosperous year. That's nice. Pigs, last one up. Pigs, you might encounter some interpersonal challenges in 2025, but keep your cool and handle conflicts with grace to maintain harmonious relationships. Stay level headed, focus on solutions, and you'll sail through the year with success and positivity.
I
These
feel like
were
that was a
mostly
good
nice.
one, like
Yeah,
a good positive wrap up for
that
all of
was.
them.
I also should have said this earlier, you guys. I meant to, but with the whole chart of zodiac year and whatever, it can be a little bit confusing to look at too. So if you feel like you just can't deal with looking at it too many letters and numbers, you're dyslexic like me, you can go to the China Highlights website, which will be linked in the description. So click the link, and they had like a little thing on there that was like your zodiac calculator. So you just put your birthday in, and it tells you what you are.
That's
Super easy.
nice.
So if anyone needs that, feel free. But also there was so much more information that I didn't bring to today's episode, like always, and I didn't even get into the history. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that was the whole point. But then I was like, wait, no, everyone's gonna want to know their fortune and their sign because it's
Yeah, I
so
liked
fun.
it. This
I
was a really
love.
good episode. I'm really happy you did this, Erica. I liked it a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of hard because I feel like, oh, you guys are just listening to me say like 12 different things that are unrelated, but it's fun to listen to be able to find your piece and be like, oh, that's
Yeah,
me. I'm
I
so and so.
agree.
So I try, you guys.
I
But
think it
yeah,
was
really
really good.
interesting. Yeah, year of the
Yeah.
tiger and year of the dragon. Yeah, do I look like a tiger? Sorry it's weird, you guys. Like it's late and I'm just starting to be weird. I'm like, wait, I kind of
Yeah,
want to
it's
go.
weird hour. I feel like we have to
It's
we have to
weird
go before we
hour.
get too
We have
weird.
to wrap it up. You guys don't want to see this. This can go on Patreon when we make it big. You guys can get weird hour when you pay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so that was the Chinese Zodiac episode. Let me know if you guys liked it and if you want more or if you want other things. I think this kind of it's a little bit different, but it also kind of follows our personality theme
Series,
episodes
yeah.
series, yeah, which we've been doing since we started this podcast. We pretty much started our I just started itching my back where I had my allergy test, and now I've opened a hole of wanting to itch. Anyway, yeah, we did a personality series. What is that called? Like personality tests. And
Hmm.
I think the horoscope ones, even though they're not in the series and they're a little different, it still aligns because you kind of figure out whether or not you relate your personality to these, which is interesting. So, anyways, now I'm just giving you word salad, yummy, yummy, and just saying things that aren't even things. But we're going to wrap up, you guys. Thank you for listening to this episode. Let us know in the comments what your Chinese zodiac sign is. And then also if you relate to it. I'm very
Hmm.
curious. Also, are you a rat? And will you admit it? Because after this
Yeah.
episode, I'm not so sure. You might be scared of this
I'm
dragon.
sorry.
But you got to let us know if you're a rat because we want to know. We need. Actually, I'm calling out to the rats right now. I'm going to give a rat PSA. If you are a rat and you are a lovely
Prove me
person,
wrong.
Yes, comment down below and get Marissa on your side because I think we can do that. So if you're
Oh,
a
okay.
rat, hit us up. And if you're anything else, hit us up because it's fun.
Mhm.
Anyways, that's all. I think we're gonna wrap, you guys. We have to go to bed. We're tired.
Yeah.
People, and we go to bed
Bye.
early. See you later. Bye. And with that, I'm Erica.
And I'm Marissa,
And
and
we
we
run
run
on
on
coffee.
coffee.